Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Whitney with the Yoga Art Space Studio, and today we're doing a Yoga Nidra meditation on the idea of positive thinking. I'd like to bring this up now so that you have a moment to think of what your sankalpa might be today. The sankalpa is the heart's deepest desire. We word this in the present positive tense as if it's already happening. And with our sankalpa, we make sure that it's our goals and it's our dreams distilled down to their true essence. So if my goal is losing weight, then my sankalpa might be something like health. I am the embodiment of health because the true essence of that weight loss is health, wanting to go throughout the day with more ease. And so I invite you to take a moment, even pause the video, until you have an idea of what your sankalpa, what your heart's deepest desire is, distilled down to its true essence and stated in a powerful way. One of the most important parts about our Yoga Nidra meditation is that we get a chance to plant this sankalpa, this heart's deepest desire, deep within our subconscious, giving that permission to flow forward for us. The rest of the meditation, our goal is to just be comfortable with our body. Try not to move too much, and just let your mind follow the words that I say. If you fall asleep, that's okay. Be patient with yourself. It gets easier to stay awake with more practice. Just know whatever you see, whatever you receive, whatever happens today is exactly the perfect meditation for you at this moment in time. Your subconscious receives exactly what is most helpful right at this moment. And so with this idea to help lead us onward, we find a comfortable position, laying down onto the ground, onto a mat, onto a bed. Find a way to make the blankets and the pillows comfortable and make sure that you're warm enough. That way you won't get cold through the duration of the meditation. And with your body laying comfortably, open and relaxed, we begin to breathe, taking a huge deep breath into the body and out of the body. Having a positive outlook is an extremely important tool to begin to integrate into the mind. With this viewpoint, creativity is awakened in knowing that there is always a solution for every problem. If you haven't found the solution yet, positivity helps you keep on trying until the one that works comes to light. It is said that Thomas Edison made thousands of failed attempts before finally figuring out the right combination that allowed him to invent the light bulb. Today we will explore the process of integrating more positivity into our own vantage point. We will begin this beautiful journey by bringing to mind our heart's deepest desire. Take a moment to visualize that desire coming to pass. Explore what it looks like and what it feels like. Seeing this so vividly, it's as if this particular desire is already a present reality. We find the words of our sankalpa in this present positive tense. If you're not sure what your sankalpa should be today, perhaps use a phrase such as, "My life constantly reveals the best possible outcome to me." Whatever your sankalpa is today, bring it to mind and state it as if it's already happening in your life. State that sankalpa 3 times now. We now begin to prepare our bodies to receive this highest and best possible outcome. As each body part is progressively named, visualize that area being cleared of all past perceptions that no longer serve us as we head toward living our highest and best version of our life. You can imagine this clearing out as an illumination of your favorite color on each body part. It's like someone switches on a light when your awareness goes there, and there is nothing left but the comfort of full presence. We begin by flipping on this switch of your favorite color at the tips of the toes. On the right foot, it's flipped on at the big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Fifth toe. The ball of the foot. The arch of the foot. Top of the foot. The heel. The ankles. The calf. The shin. The knee. The hip. The entire right leg glowing in your favorite color. On the left foot, it's flipped on at the big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Fifth toe. The ball of the foot. Arch of the foot. Top of foot. The heel. Ankles. Calf. Shin. Knee. Thigh. Hip. The entire left leg glowing in your favorite color. Both legs glowing in your favorite color. The sacrum. Low back. The vertebrae of the back, one by one, having their switch turned on to glow. one by one up the low back, up the middle back, and up to the top of the spine. The entire back glowing brilliantly with your favorite color. The pelvis and abdomen begin to glow. The belly button. The waist. The ribs. One by one by one, taking on the glow of your favorite color. The sternum. The right collarbone. The left collarbone. The entire torso glowing brilliantly with your favorite color. The right shoulder. The right arm. The right elbow. The forearm. The wrist. The thumb. Pointer finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Pinky finger. The entire right arm glowing brilliantly with your favorite color. The left shoulder. The left arm. The left elbow. The forearm. The wrist. The thumb. Pointer finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Pinky finger. The entire left arm glowing brilliantly with your favorite color. The light being switched on at the neck. The chin. The jaw. The cheeks. The lips. The nose. The ears. The scalp and hair. forehead, the eyebrows, the eyelids, the eyelashes, the very depths of the eyes, the entire head being illuminated with your favorite color. The entire skin everywhere glowing with your favorite color. Every cell of your very body taking on your favorite color. All the organs taking on your favorite color. Your entire body radiating with your favorite color. With your lungs glowing in that color, you take a long sip of breath in for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 3. 1, 2, 3. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Continue this breath at the count of 3 for a few more rounds. Turning it up to 4, we inhale for the count of 4 and exhale for the count of 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Continue this breath at the count of 4 for a few rounds. And turning it up to 5, we inhale for the count of 5. And exhale for the count of 5. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue the slow, deep breath at the count of 5 for a few more rounds. Returning back to the normal, natural breath, we now begin to turn off all the lights slowly. The inner lights begin to grow dimmer, and you start to understand a profound state of darkness heretofore never realized. It's as if with every breath, the light gets yet darker. Experience darkness on as many levels of perception as possible. The visual perception, the auditory, the smell, the taste, the touch. How do you experience darkness? No light or warmth coming to you at all. Darkness. Releasing all of that, begin to turn the lights back on. And make sure not to just flip them on for your favorite color, but for all colors. And turn on the light for the entire spectrum, not just the normal visible rainbow spectrum, but all of it. Imagine beginning to experience infrared and ultraviolet. And expanding the spectrum even further, see deeper into the sound waves, the X-rays and microwaves. Experience the entire spectrum as totally and completely as possible, with all levels of perception. Now try to experience both darkness of the entire spectrum and illumination of the entire spectrum on all levels of perception. Darkness and illumination. Darkness and illumination together. Both darkness and illumination at the same time. Letting go of that, now begin to experience weightlessness. It's as if your body is becoming lighter and lighter with each and every moment that passes by. Floating away from the ground. Flying higher and higher with each and every moment. Feel weightless. Now begin to feel tremendously heavy. It's as if every cell of the body picked up a piece of lead and is now becoming more dense and heavy as you go. If you had to lift up an arm or leg right now, you doubt that it would be possible. So you just lay there, feeling heavy. Letting that go entirely. Now feel both weightless and a heaviness in the body at the exact same time. Both extremely heavy and quite light in the body at the exact same moment. Next, we feel tremendous sadness in the emotions and in the body. So sad that tears want to start welling up. There's no real reason why, but tears just want to begin flowing. Let yourself feel sadness on as many levels of perception as possible. Releasing that. Now feel as happy as can be. Feel carefree and completely hopeful and positive about your outlook on life. Nothing could possibly go wrong for you because you have the universe on your side. You are happy and loved. Everything is going to be all right. Now, let yourself experience both happiness and sadness in the body at the same time. Happiness and sadness in the emotions. Happiness and sadness in the facial muscles. Happiness and sadness in the brain and in the heart. Happiness and sadness. Releasing all of that 100%, you now begin to see a giant hallway in front of you. You're unsure of how you got here. You see quite a bit of darkness, and whether you are looking forward or backward, you see an endless row of doors. The more fear you feel, the darker this room seems to get. This makes you more afraid, and the room gets darker. With more fear, it's as if the hallway starts to fill with fog. The fog becomes thick enough that you can barely see your hand waving in front of your face. Because of the darkness, you realize it is pointless to use your eyes, so you close them. Upon doing this, you tune inward and begin to realize that fear, the fear that you let pass through your system, has made your heart skyrocket with the rate, and the breath is only passing through shallowly. Take a deep breath in and out. You notice your heart rate calming already. Continuing the deep breaths, you tune into your intuition, and the message comes to you from deep within that everything is going to be all right. In that moment, even with your eyes still closed, the positive attitude shifts things deep within you. You notice your inner guidance speaking to you more clearly than ever before. In your mind's eye, you see the doorway you need to pass through. It's lit up with a golden color. Opening your eyes, you still only see fog, so you close them again and feel your way to the golden door that only your mind's eye can see. You realize that fear doesn't help you, so you choose excitement instead. Reaching down for the doorknob, your hand finds that it is unable to turn the blasted thing. You feel frustration boil up immediately because you just want to be out of this hallway. A calm voice within teaches you that there is no moment other than now. So here and now, you choose patience and hope, knowing that the answer will come to you. Feeling around a bit more, you realize this is a tricky door with many doorknobs. You eventually try all of them and none of them work. However, the thought comes to you that this is a special door which needs 2 knobs turned at exactly the same moment to work. Listening to your intuition, you somehow know exactly which 2 will work. Your hands go there, and you are able to open this door. You're unsure of what you will find in the next room, with how dreary the hallway was. But you decide to hold on to positivity, and you imagine the most crazy but wonderful image of a beach scene on the other side. You push the door open, and lo and behold, Your imagination caused this room to become the exact beach scene that came to your mind. You decide then and there that positivity is the way that will work for you. You are with the people you wish to be around. You have the best possible music playing. The sun is rising, casting the most amazing colors all throughout the clouds in the sky. You would be okay if this moment lasted forever. Your intuition speaks one last thing for you today and tells you to go find the treasure chest. Right then, a bottle with a map inside washes up to the shore. You grab it, open it, and begin following the instructions across this beach until after a short hour, you find yourself opening the lid to the treasure chest. You briefly notice all the treasures within. Your intuition tells you that you can keep one item and you can give one item to this chest. So looking through the chest, you gaze at each item one by one, trying to find your treasure. A book, a feather pen, a gold coin, a fine wine, beautiful silk, a bag of seeds, a golden horn, a set of highly decorated throwing knives, a hand-carved horse, a pair of the most magnificent shoes you've ever seen, rare animal furs, candles, an assortment of gemstones, a family picture, and a crown. Selecting your treasure, you pick it up to take it home with you. And you're reminded that you need to leave something in order to take something. So you bring to mind an item which you'd love to leave in this treasure chest for another person to find in the future. When you think of this item, it will appear in your hand so that you can put it in your chest. Think of your item now. And please place it in the chest. Embodying all that we learned on this journey, we begin to feel excitement, patient, hopeful, calm, intuitive, wealthy, abundant, and positive. Again, feel excitement, patient, hopeful, calm, intuitive, wealthy, abundant, and positive. Returning back to the reason for our journey, we find that the soils of our subconscious are fertile and ready to receive your seed intention. Bring to mind your heart's deepest desire in the form of your sankalpa. When you have that clearly back to the forefront of your mind, repeat it 3 times silently now. And with this seed planted, we begin to come back into our body. If you're laying down to rest for the rest of the evening for your sleep, just stay here. Otherwise, begin to deepen your inhales and your exhales. Introducing little tiny movements back to the body, back to fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Feel yourself stretching out like you're waking up first thing in the morning. Taking your time to eventually roll over into a nice fetal position off to one side. And enjoy here maybe 4 or 5 more good deep breaths. Eventually rising up to a comfortable seated place. Bring the hands to the heart. Here we join together in a final Om as one beautiful last way to fertilize the seed we just planted. Taking an inhale together now. Om. May we be filled with light and happiness and peace. Namaste.